Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Why? Well, we love our girls, but we also have other loves too that need attention. Myken. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, that name that causes every fanfic writer to quiver in fear. The name that causes every single fanfic reviewer to go, ugh. Dakari King Myken. Our favorite professional loser. What hasn't been said about him by now that has been said by far better reviewers, critics, MSTers, and riffers than myself? Nothing. Everything's been said. So, why do we keep riffing on him? Or why do I keep MSTing him or making fun of him or pointing out why he's stupid? Well, two reasons. Reason number one is, believe it or not, despite the fact that his stories are usually the same, his scary stews are overpowered, overly strong, almost invincible, with so little flaws that they might as well just seem like footnotes in the character's history. The canon characters that he uses are usually browbeaten, insulted, bashed, and riffed upon worse than a rose and a thorn. Really bad fanfic, trust me. And the characters, and there's no emotional resonance or any type of drama, death, or character development with it to be found within the stories. And all the emotional moments come out as fake, underwritten, and overused songs that really don't apply to anywhere, and they're usually very, very kiddie. He still finds something new to put into the stories that will either make you laugh your butt off at stupidity or get mad at. I mean, Season 1 had the destruction of all of it. Take this story, for instance. Season 1 had all of the destruction of all of Equestria, and the main 6 turned into DIDs, along with Princess Celestia. Season 2 had its little plot about, oh, well, you can't fix him, you can't save him because he's made out of electronics and dark energy. And only 1% of him is good. You can't save that. It doesn't work this time. I have a couple of anime heroes that would look at you and slap you across the face for saying that. And then they would actually do it, just to prove you wrong. And then Superman would actually look at you and go, what are you talking about, kid? Season 3 had the earlier presented Twilight's death. Then, last but not least, Season 4 had that whole entire stupid dark time travel story. And this one has, well, you'll see. But he finds new ways to do it. Sometimes they're entertaining, and sometimes he just go, ugh. But they're still entertaining. Reason number 2. Why do we go watch a new Ed Wood movie when we know what's to happen? Why did the guys of MST3K riff on the entire Francis Coleman collection? And don't try to kid me. I've done the research. I checked IMDb. They have riffed all 3 Francis Coleman movies: Skydivers, Redstone Cuba, and Beasts of Yucca Flats. Why do we go to a Michael Bay film? Why do we go to a Uwe Boll films when we know that they all follow the same formula or have the same tropes or are written in the same style? Simple. Because it's fun. Who cares if you're going to end up saying the same thing about them that you said about all the other films? It's still fun to sit back with a couple of friends or even by yourself in front of your laptop monitor going, God, that was stupid! Or making fun of a badly done scene of going, oh, that ending was horrible. Or just sitting back and laughing at an awkward dialogue delivery. It's fun. It's good to have a good laugh or riff on something, even if you know what you're going to get. It's kind of like going back to watching your favorite bad movie or watching your favorite film. You know what's coming, but that doesn't stop the fact that you're enjoying it. And that's why I come back. And I bet that's the reason why a lot of other people come back to riff on Mike and latest season. Speaking of which, guys, I'm looking forward to you doing Equestrian Girls 2, Pop Rocks. Oh, Mike and did some stupid. It's just fun. It's always good to have a good laugh or a joke. I could care less if I'm not saying anything new, or if I'm not saying anything brand new with the dialogue. As long as I'm having fun bringing out a good joke, or if I think I've made somebody laugh with my riffs, then it's all worth it. Heck, I could care less if Mike comes to this channel right now and proceeds to browbeat me. I'm still going to have fun. It's still going to be a laugh riot. And that is why we do it. Okay, to be fair, I bet some people will go for more scrupulous reasons of saying, I do this to see Mike get mad, or I do this to troll baiting. But no, not me. I don't do this to troll, and I don't do this to bait. I do this because I have a good time, and I have a fun time laughing. I bet that's the reason why the guys did all 3 Coleman Francis films. They didn't do it just because it's Coleman Francis and he's probably one of the worst directors since Ed Wood. They did it because it was fun to make fun of a guy running across the desert, all the while John Carradine is singing, Night train to Monnovita. A rocket day come and a rocket day pass. Cannot last. Night train to the end. So, that's why it brings us to today's kindling. I saw something interesting about this. You might remember that the first time we did Mike, and he was planning on doing a miscarriage story. Well, guess what? I found it, and he released it. And now you all get to sit here and listen with me. So, sit back, relax, pop yourself a cold IBC or a bottle of Dr. Pepper, and enjoy as we proceed to sit through another Mike and classic of Starfleet is Magic. Enjoy here at the Treeberry Memorial Basement. Enjoy. Starfleet is Magic, Season 5! Oh god, I can't believe we're doing 5 seasons of this. Nope, sorry. Look, I know you like me doing the narration, and I know you like me shouting it out, but I'm not doing this episode. Fine, I'll get that radio DJ from Crystal City. Starfleet is Magic, episode 17, the Desperate Efforts by, his name is Daikari King Mike, and, this is also chapter 17. I hope you enjoy. What's that guy's problem? Okay, and now to recap. No! You know what? No. You guys probably don't care about the story at this point. I know normally when I pick a specific chapter from a storyline, I like to recap and tell you what's going on and what's been happening. But no. You guys probably don't care about the story up to this point. Because you and I both know Mike writes on what we think Super Sentai is, or what some people think anime is. So thus, he's going to probably, most likely, recap the story for you in the dialogue itself. All you need to know is bug aliens, attack city, everybody's worried, martial law, shining armor has been captured. There's the whole can and caboodle. Because Season 4 has nothing to do with this season. Well, other than that Fluttershy. That bloody... Fluttershy is married to Raimi! God, that was so painful to say. I wish somebody did a story out there where Fluttershy realizes he's in a loveless marriage with Raimi and starts developing feelings for Rainbow Dash. I would so read that story. That, or read a story where all Starfleet is turned into the Roman Empire. Speaking of which, Scorpio Smith, when you finish, I promise still I read. Author's warning. Okay! Author's notes. I do love these. Ahem. I warned you all that this was coming, and did my best to explain everything about it, and you still choose to read it. Fine, but don't you dare misjudge or attack me in any way. Like an old friend. I'm going to attack your story. I could care less if you don't believe this, or if you don't believe in all this, but I'm going to attack your story because you wrote it. Why do you authors put this type of thing? You might as well be opening up your chest and saying, "Stab me! Stab me now!" One morning, it was cloudy after the night's rain. You know what? I suddenly realized I don't want to do this anymore. It would clear out soon and be a warm and sunny day. Hey, take aside! You're not doing your jobs! But the lightning, right now, he just didn't have a care about it. Oh, God, it's okay. What is he going to be uber depressed about now? This was the single worst day of his entire year for him. The one that he despised more than any other. His birthday. What a coincidence! I despise the day he was born, too! I kinda wish I would burn that day, too! Oh, lightning? I think we might actually finally get along. He now was to celebrate. See, that's what you think. I celebrate every day with a cold cup of whiskey. Be given any gifts. He didn't even want anyone to wish him happy birthday at all. Oh, God. Will somebody please start playing the Linkin Park? I can't. Crawling in my skin! And everyone knew exactly why. Why? Because Santa Claus is coming to town. 18 years ago. So, on the day of his 5th birthday. So, that would make him 23-ish? The evil Sepultari invaded his home planet. Harmonious. I think my little brother is going to sue somebody. Searching for the Star Stones to gain more power. When she didn't find it. Wasn't Sepultari a male? You actually care about the continuity? Well, somebody has to. But I checked the research, I couldn't find anything about it on TV tropes. So, let's just say it's a girl. When she didn't find it, she decided to obliterate the planet to ensure the stones would not wind up there later. Wow, that was a weird birthday present. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I brought you a special gift. What is it? Imminent destruction. Yay! Yay! See, at least they're furry on the planet. Or, work with me on this, Sepultari. You could wait for the stone to get there, and then take it. The Harmonian ponies didn't stand a chance. I thought they were unicorns. You know what? No, it's your plastic continuity. They had no magic, no weapons, and their world was far outside Starfleet zone and unprotected. Ha ha! Wait, no magic or no weapon? You know, even Equestria's got royal guards. Lightning's mother, in her dying moments, sent her 5-year-old son into a warp portal. Why didn't she join him? Because he was dying? Wait. If the world was far outside Starfleet zone, then why did they have a warp planet to another planet of safety? If they had a warp portal to another planet of safety, why didn't they go there? Why didn't they take there? Why didn't they run there? Young Lightning watched helplessly as his planet exploded into space dust. You're not going to explain that part, are you? Leaving him all alone. Portal! You have a portal! Why not go there? Why not just walk in there? Hi, I have a portal. The portal's right over there. This Mikey was fortunate to be where he was today. There was something wrong with that sentence, but I'm not going to point it out. He never could forget the hardness he witnessed. He could never celebrate his birthday again. Wow. Place alongside royalty. A new family. New friends. Loved ones. Forget that. My family died once. I'm never celebrating my birthday again. I mean, you could celebrate the fact that you have a new life, that you have new friends, you have a family. You could be celebrating that. You know, make new memories. Make happiness. You know, celebrate the fact that you are 1 year older and now you're moving on. That you have a brand new family to support you. You're not going to end up doing that, are you? That would mean celebrating the death of his family, his people, his entire world. Again, you have friend. Oh, wait, I forgot. You're Lightning. This is Unicornia. According to Unicornian logic, friends are useless. And this is why Twilight didn't beat T-Rex. Every day on his birthday, it would just take a little time to mourn the loss of his loved ones. Sir. And one of the many cemeteries within New Canterlot. Why does a city like that have so many cemeteries? Where are the bodies? There was a special monument wedged into the ground, dedicated to the cheese wedge. Lightning had requested as a memorial to all those Harmonians, especially his parents. He went there today with 2 wreaths of flowers, one placed by the Harmonian monument. Lightning suddenly forgot that he was supposed to be a Goku knockoff and decided to actually become Batman. Sadly, not even being Batman could save him. Just nearby, it was another monument. That to honor Twilight Sparkle. I'm pretty positive honor's not spelled with a U. Yet another he couldn't save. Yeah, you could! You had plenty of opportunity, you could teleport, you had the power, but no! You just let that orb keep you hostage. You didn't do anything to freeze her, paralyze her, or do anything to join in the fight. All you did was just go, no, Twilight, let's not fight her, let's stay behind. Because for all your super strength, super speed, and little super intelligence, you are weak. You couldn't do a dang thing. Lightning, you couldn't move, you couldn't fight. All you could do was just stay behind while Twilight did the work. I never forgot how he died in her arms tonight. Because it was something he said. That's where he placed the other wreath. Where, on top of the monument, below the monument, next to it? It wasn't really his fault that they all died. Yes, it is! But still, the feelings ate away as a fairy soul. And his soul's... Sorry, it's dialogue like that that makes me laugh. He removed his cap, and about his head, tears began to flow. It started to rain. But, Cat of Lightning, there is no rain. I'm so sorry, he said to the monuments. If only I could help more. I miss you all so much. Wow, what a strong bond he has with Twilight. I'm so glad that the entire story that the past few seasons have been dedicated to showing Twilight's strong bond with Lightning. Oh, yeah, and let's not forget the very next chapter, the one I didn't read. They blame her. A very sad and haunting song began as he stood on the cloudy sides, and a soft breeze blew. Because you're not here, he began to sing. Where's the song? I don't know what you're singing if you don't have the lyrics. What's more, you can't tell me what the music is, so I don't know. And I'm doing a live read. I can't use this YouTube video. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. Just to spare you the sanity, I will go and watch the YouTube video personally, and I will tell you how the song goes. Okay, I'll be right back. Trixie, could you entertain the ponies? Okay, I'm back. Okay, you're never going to believe this, but he actually used the song that's not Sesame Street related. It's called Empty Chairs, and actually, apparently, it's from Les Mis. Yes, he actually used a good musical. I am shocked. I am personally shocked. I thought it would be something from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood by this point. Oh, come on, nothing would surprise me. The song ended, and a tear fell from his eyes. One of these days, I'm going to carry a line that's not going to sound overly dramatic or depressingly sad. Starla and Krista, who had came with him that morning, stood at the entrance to the cemetery.
Hello? Is anybody there? Hello?
Both felt like crying after hearing the song. I would, but sadly, now that this is connected to this, I can no longer enjoy Les Mis. How miserable it looked right now. It reminded Starla of how she missed her folks, even her father, though he was never all supportive. Darned our fingers blazes. Speaking of her parents, I do hope somebody goes out there and proceeds to mess with the whole entire idea that her parents are dead. Just saying. In the royal palace, Grand Ruler and Queen Celestia could see and hear lightning, even from up there. Quiet down, you hippie! Both of them knew exactly how he felt, being royal supreme leaders. Why am I hungry? They lost so many friends and soldiers over the ages. Which is why they've learned to man up and grow some. And even though they had recently defeated Pinstar, who, by the way, was a complete knockoff of Scorpionus from Lost Galaxy, although, replace all of the nobility and heartwarming moments of Trakina with her father, and replace that with complete and utter blandness, and take out all of the knighthood and reasons for why Chetron acted like he did, and supportive, and being a knight and nobility, and replace that with just, he has a crush on her. You got the backstory. Grand Ruler held his wife close.
He has lost so much, but I can't help but worrying about him.
Celestia sighed.
Oh, Lightning, just know you still love by many, and you'll be alright. Oh, yeah.
Soon, the weather cleared.
Well, thank you, Pegasi. No problem.
I forgot, do the Pegasi still do their work here? I don't even know if Cloudsdale still exists. Lightning went back to the New Crystal Empire to resume his duties as acting regents. Hey,
He said duty.
Krista had returned to Luminous to attend her own royal duties.
He said duty.
But the rest of the gang had come that day, worrying if Lightning was okay. Oh my gosh. He actually has friends? No, wait, he has teammates. Sorry, completely different.
I'm fine, really.
Lightning said. Well, sad. Ellipses. Sad. Oh my god! It's the Ellipses gang! You're back home! I missed you.
You sure about that?
Yeah, my whole entire family's dead, but that's no reason for me to be happy, right? I mean, yeah, I got a whole new family and a whole new friends, but who cares? Yeah, I mean, I go through all this all the time. Wow. For somebody who gets depressed about his birthday and sad about it, you really are dismissive. Why? What's wrong with her? Asked Rainbow. Lightning explained that she had been having a few stomach cramps, which the court physician said was natural. I'm just going to go with that and hope and pray that I'm not mistaken. It only made Cadence very uncomfortable, as he had been hearing mood swings. Again, this was natural. Again! She's pregnant! Yeah! That's what's wrong with her! She's got a little thing growing inside of her! Although, why does that prevent her from ruling?
Oh, that's like,
Said Fluttershy.
in a few more weeks, you'll have a new baby.
Pinkie couldn't help but bounce with glee, chirping. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The others were happy for that. I can tell. But they were more unhappy that such a blessed event was coming, and things are still not A-OK. Why didn't they put her in a witness protection program? Especially with shining armor still in the hands of the Insectos. Oh, guys, Lycan, you need a name generator, and I thought my names were bad. Shining armor, or saber, oh gods! Was straining hard to get stronger, and swifter, and cuter. Blink, 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 blink. He'd not ever said the same since Pinsir was struck down. Yeah, I'm gonna pinch ya! I'm gonna pinch ya! It was determined to avenge his king. However, today he was feeling rather strange. So let me guess, Shining Armor's the Treacheron of the story. Those blurring images were constantly playing in his mind. All these words in my head scream, are we having fun yet? Are we having fun yet? Yeah, I like Nickelback. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? But he was suddenly interrupted when the Stinghawks came, and buzzing in with their native language. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, wall, bing, bang. That told him that Queen Ladybird and Princess Phoebe had summoned him. You know, I wouldn't expect an insect queen to have the name Ladybird. Although, if it was Deathbird, then things would get interesting. Speaking of which, does anybody beside me want to see the CR Empire show up in the X-Men movies? Anybody? He picked up his sword, which was too heavy for him to lift, so they had to give him a little bitty toothpick. But his head began to ache again, with all those same blurry images that flashed in his mind again. How many times have we used the word again? They left as quickly as they came, but Saber was growing quite annoyed. Does this annoy you? Does this annoy you? I'm not touching you. Once the court was all assembled, Iron Man announced his plan to launch out an all-attack against Lightning's unit. We are going to test them to their utmost limit of their strengths. Should you defeat them, that is fine, but... So, you're not going to launch an all-out assault and attack them. You're not going to strike hard and vanish without a trace. You're just going to test them. I think they've been tested enough, thank you very much. Phoebe, you shall go and charge this attack. It will be a pleasure. Phoebe says he strokes her scepter. Dear Princess Celestia, I want to be clean with that joke. I want to be clean. But he's making this so hard for me to not be clean about this gag. Please give me the strength to be clean. Slick and Stagger. The girl has a scepter. Well, the character's called Slick and Stag. This is too easy. No, I will not do a porn joke. I will not make this a porn joke.
We shall accompany you.
Together, we shall be victorious, said Stag. But Phoebe scoffed at him above. Ha ha, ha ha. As if I take you two bunglers along, which is why I chose Jedex and Saba to join me. Stag and Slick were livid. Yeah, they were not just bunglers. They were the bunglers. Voted number 1 in their class. But Jetar and Saber felt honored. Jetar was especially anxious to meet these ponies that caused the Armada so much trouble. Can't we go through at least one story in this whole entire freaking franchise that does not have the bad guys arguing and fighting amongst each other? Can we? I mean, Sentai does it. But Sentai is better written. I have heard of Starfleet before, but never had the privilege to encounter them. You know, how big is Starfleet anyway? What's its territories? How big is this little universe? Well, according to Mikan, it's actually multiverse. Each one of those planets are called universes. I know. They keep going to the different worlds, and suddenly this is a multiverse. And Mikan has no idea what the difference between galaxies, universes, or stars is. And this guy tries to be an astronaut. Phoebe grinned wickedly at him. They also have probabilities of sprinkling them into all little babies. I thought you were testing them. You are going to destroy them? Jetar bowed to her. Anything for you, princess. And he tried his hardest not to blush. You remember how cool Treasuron was? How he mainly wanted to be there for Drakina because he was a noble knight? Remember how much character that showed? Yeah. Saber, well aware of Tara's obvious feelings, was not amused. Neither are we! Stag took note of it, though, and began to formulate a plan of his mutiny. Did you just say I have cute knees? Must have sliced discomfort. Hey, you know what I would love to see? You know what would be nice? If I actually saw the scene! Let's go! Hissed Phoebe. As the team left the room, Saber felt another flash in his mind. Oh! He is for every one of us! Saber, is something wrong? Asked Ladybird fly away home. Saber took him out of himself. I'm all right, my queen, he said. Then he left with the others. Ladybird fly away home, however, was not convinced, as he began to have doubts about the brainwashing. Should have used Koroks. Or Zest. Then he could be successfully clean. Perhaps it is starting to weaken. Or you're just really stuck at it. We'll have to keep a close watch on him at all times. Rolex. She clutched her necklace, the pendant with the likeness of Pinsar inside. You will be avenged! Cadence was sitting upright in the bed, stroking her large belly, pretending it was a basketball. I tried to see her deep breathing. She's a horrible amuser! I knew it! I knew this was going to turn into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure soon enough! I bet that's not Cadence at all. I bet that is in fact Lisa. She couldn't wait for her child to be born. Either that or Susie Q and holding it in her arms. Or maybe even Holly. No, Holly. Definitely Holly. But she still wished that her husband was there. There was a knock on the door. I said a knock, not a whole entire stampede! Enter? Oui, n'est pas? I want the person to enter, not you. Jotaro came in. Well, sounds like somebody didn't have a long enough nap. Lisa felt sheepish. No, not Lisa. We're going with Holly. Sorry. Just came to see if you were alright. Holly admitted that she was alright physically, but she didn't have to say it. It showed well enough on her bouncy baby ball. You're not going to use that tongue twister, are you? No, because I cannot. I really wish he could be there for that blessed day. Shane! Well, we could have a C-section,
We're doing the best we can, Cadence.
said Jotaro.
If only we just give us a sign. Something that could tell us if we can undo the brainwashing.
Knowing Starfleet, you're going to want to kill him to do it. He stopped when he could see his words were upsetting her.
Oh, so sorry.
She hesitated for a moment. Jotaro, I know this may seem weird to ask, but if Shadow doesn't come back in time for the birthday of my baby, will you be there to help me by my side? Jotaro felt his cheeks turn pink.
Me?
Holly figured he'd react like that. This is so strange and a little scary to me. I would like someone brave and strong. Okay, seriously, Cadence. You're a friggin' empress. You're far stronger than this. But, oh, you want somebody brave and strong to help you. Oh, you wonderful, wonderful man. Help me, you big, strong man with your big, strong dick, so that way I can be protected, because I am female, and I am a wimp, and I am very, very weak. But then again, this is the same guy who has said, and I quote, "It's a little weird to have an entire show full of strong female women." Yeah, he said that. Oh, God! And yet he just watched Sailor Moon. It's a little weird to have a show with the full that's mainly female women. That's mainly women. It's weird to have a show whose main cast is women and are strong female characters. Loser! As flattered as Jotaro was, he was still very skeptical about it. He had never seen a fold being broke before. You mean, all these people you saved, all these lives you helped, and you're not once saved a pregnant woman? Wow, you have lived a simpering life. And traditionally, it was the father's role to be there. Not always. Some guys just can't handle the power. Then again, given the circumcision, and seeing as Cadence was really, really, really asking him for support,
Alright, I'll do it.
he promised.
I won't let anything happen to you or the baby.
Holly smiled warmly at him. The ornament sounded. Somebody was torturing a kitten off screen, obviously.
Uh-oh, better go.
Jotaro said,
I'll send the guards to look after you.
Holly nodded, and wants him to take off at a fiery pace. Ow, 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 ow. As the force fields around the palace energized. You know, one of these days, I hope that somebody destroys those force fields and you guys can see some real war! None of this, sissy. Oh, these force fields protect the civilians! No, I would love to see you guys deal with a real war situation where all the innocent civilians die and you fail to save them. I would love to see you guys deal with that. And, no, this didn't count. The opening chapters didn't count because we barely saw any real damage. It was like, oh, there was a small invasion, but it wasn't nothing. We are Starfleet! We are strong! Jotaro dashed into the throne room and asked,
What's going on?
"Oi, take a look!" Speedwagon said. Lightning saw an army of vampires invading the village below. There really were a lot of them. Really? Were there really that? I mean, I can't tell, but I can't see it, but were there really? More than a simple swarm they usually face.
Oh, thank goodness everyone has evacuated in time,
said Polnareff. Jotaro saw our... Oh, sorry, reread that one.
Right, let's go down there and slot those buggy-eyed creeps,
sneered Joseph.
Right,
said Lightning, as they all transformed. By transforming, you mean they brought out their stands. And then they do the world's lamest henshin sequence in existence. Even lamer than Ultimate Power Rangers. The Stingers! Cigarettes! Stingers! Cigarettes! King size! King size! We're marching through town. Hurrah! Hurrah! Breaking everything in the path. Hurrah! Hurrah! Lamps, posts, and benches, and mailboxes, and stands. What's with all the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure jokes in this story? Displays anything that was not shielded by Barigus. I repeat, just once. I would love it if those shields broke down, or if somebody broke those shields into pieces, went in, and introduced you guys to the real horrors of war, just so you could see their civilians as mutilated corpses all strewn across the battlefield, and see how much you fail at being heroes. I would just love for you guys to witness and see the real horrors of war, and have to deal with a real war situation. When they looked up and saw Jotaro and his entire team descending to battle, many of the Crystal Guards and other Starfleet officers in the nearby area joined in to even out the odds. But since this is a Starfleet story, they, all together now, fail! Yay! Attack, shouted Jotaro. Stingers and fighting ponies everywhere. What a horrific sight it was. Gee, I wish I could see it. Blow after blow was exchanged. What blow? Who was blowing who? Who, That was rude of me, I'm sorry. And the Stingers managed to overpower a few guards, only then to be defeated by Starfleet ponies. Wow. What a war. Death toll 0. I mean, I thought I saw some intense battles for Fallout and Equestria, but this kicks them all to blazes. Joseph saw a whole swarm of Stingers gathered in one place. He ran towards them, then came crashing down, baby. Oh yeah! Like a ball of fire! Kapow! All the bugs were blown away, and our boy Joseph flipped for joy. Oh yeah, enough like this. I've already used Jotaro. A boom boom flow. Zeppelin activated his finisher and wiped out another good portion of the army. Verity and Spike were surrounded by a ring of bugs. Ring around the ponies, pockets full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. But they nodded at each other and tried a new move they came up with. Oh boy, this is not going to be pleasant. Spike grabbed a hold of Verity's arms and snuggled her, cuddled her, and began to spin her right round, baby, like a Rucker baby, round. And Rarity kicked each and every one of the Stingers right in the face, and they all down they went. You know, for all these fights against these mooks, I have a feeling if they fought and the Sentai rules were not in place, they would actually get their butts handed to them by villains who fought with intelligence. However, Sentai rules are in place, so thus the numbers are not against them. Jolene fired her strings at each stinger as they approached her, and even showed off her masterful skills. Her strings grabbed each monster and proceeded to throw it all around. Why? Because she is Jolene Kujo, daughter of Jotaro Kujo, badass extraordinaire. Then there was her favorite, a centuplet back shot. 7 shots? But, oh, 1 arrow. Okay, the physics on now are unremarkable. 7 times until it hit the stinger right in the chest. All that effort for 1 stinger? Conservation, girl! Conservation! The battle waged on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on again, my friend, on man. And half the stingers were wiped out. Then, suddenly, magical blast spawned the area. Look! Shouted Jonathan. You having Jonathan take Pinky's place? Everyone could see Phoebe marching through the smoke. Along with I, Dio! And Jetar was by her side, holding a ray gun. I can't take this seriously anymore. Oh, ray gun. Oh, it's Phoebe, said Caesar. Oh, because Zeppeli, normal Zeppeli's over there. But who's that with her? Everyone's scanning with their visors. Oh my gosh, their power level, it's only 5? Oh, come on guys, how can I do the meme if you have such weak power levels? We've been told by the betterment of better internet jokes, yeah, that if you dare to try to use that certain meme, we will shoot you. Or we will chase you out of town. Gee. It sure is boring around here then. Kill him! Uh-oh. Kill him now! Help me! Help me! I'm a healer, come here!
What's wrong?
Hiding! Move aside. We of the Better Internet Jokes Bureau want to kill him.
What do you do?
He used and overused the meme. Look, all I said was that I wanted to do the over 9,000 gang, and they told me I couldn't because they would chase me out of town. Then I said, gee, it sure is boring around here.
No, he's allowed to make overuse memes as long as he wants.
No. According to the Better Internet Jokes Bureau whistle says license today, we have full permission to at least punch him once.
Well, the law says it.
I hate you, little brother. I hate you so much. Stupid Bureau of Better Internet Jokes. I ought to go burn the whole building down, rip the shreds and kill them. I ought to rip them into a bloody little pieces and tear them to shreds. Stupid bloody. Oh, the fix still going on. But you didn't register in the database. Why do you have a database of all your monsters? Why can't you use that to better your own skills and attacks?
So, these are the Starfleet fires you told me about,
Said Cars. Phoebe snickered. Yes, soon to be the piles of ash blowing across the face of the planet. Now, would that ash be Ash Ketchum or Ash? The Earth promised to deal with the rest of the stingers, so Jotaro could deal with the insectos. And they fail. Lightning and his team stood, staring at the 3 evil invaders furiously. Ooh, when we get back, you are getting such a pinch. And let's see. I've already used Cars. It's a shame I've only watched up to part 3. Phoebe does guard angry back. It's time for you to answer what you did to my father!
We have to defend ourselves.
Well, you could have arrested him, badly injured him, broke his limbs. You didn't have to kill him. You never have to kill an opponent. You can always do something else. So, yeah, that's no excuse. As I said, I bet that's what you said about Fratello too, and so many other people you killed! Oh wait, that's what is what you have said! Isn't murder so much more fun when you can actually justify it?
Perhaps if you and your family weren't so wicked, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Yes, they're so wicked that they have no idea of the concept of love, family, and caring for one another. Oh, wait, they do! Silence, snarled Phoebe, as he fired a powerful blast at them. The gang all scattered out of the way, and the fight was on! Dio jumped into action against Maud, Naruto, Medica, and Koro Sensei. Dio held his sword in one hand and sickle and chain in the other. In his spare arms, know the circuit blades. I don't care if you are shiny armor. I'm gonna still knock you out and bring you back! Rasengan! Naruto said, holding her kunai tightly. He has agreed. Fairly honorable, hissed Dio, but to avail you not. He jumped up high in the middle with his 3 blades, hitting all 4 of them at once. Sparks flew everywhere. You know, guys, some days you read something so stupid, so unbelievably moronic, that you just gotta take time to check out one of the greatest games of this year, and just watch your little brother play with it, and remind yourself that there are good games out there. And with good games comes great responsibility. Well, I suppose that's one fake down, 1,000 more to go. I'll see you all. Ow, 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 let go of the hair, let go of the hair, let go of the hair. Nobody just hair. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Okay, I'll go back, I'll go back. Ow. The 4th punch, kick. It's all in the mind. If you test me, I'm sure you'll find. His moves will teach you. I'll sure to beat you. Let's try it harder now. Get him, said Koro Sensei. Before the punch they kicked, and Koro Sensei and Naruto slashed their weapons, while Dio blocked every attack with his weapons in his free hands. I'm still trying. What, is that extra armor or something? Just as I figured. You're all as pathetic as ever. Yes, then suddenly... Oh, look. He cussed his head as if he were in pain. What's happening? Asked Medica. Looks like he has a headache, said Mon. Hey, do you think maybe it's his memories? Said Spike. Naruto was positive it was, and tried to reason him. Shiny armor! Break free! I know you can! Come on! The images in Dio's head became slightly clearer, but hard enough to make out. You really think that this could stop Dio? The world! Okay, actually his attack reads, Strident. Shockwave, but I thought something attack for many words. Really? You mean Mike is finally going to use a background pony? Yes, Minuet. Ring! Come on, girls, let's do this. Look out! Shout Medica, and seeing the others dodge. Wow, so they actually know how to dodge! I don't know what sort of trickery this is, growled Dio, but they and you will plague me no longer. And the fight was on. Well, Kara stood glaring at Toriko, Kenshiro, Polnareff, and Jonathan, and he motioned for them to come at him. Go, shouted Toriko, and then they all led forth, while Kara simply sidestepped, ducked, and sword out of the way. Ha ha! Kenshiro threw a huge punch at him, and he caught his hand. What's... Knowing Kenshiro broke even the vampire's hand. Impressive. He tried punching Kenshiro, but as we all know, Kenshiro's a man amongst men, so all it did was just make Kenshiro mad, and, well, Kenshiro proceeded to punch hard. I mean, I would read this normally, but once again, the main characters get to be sissified. Because, you know, Applejack and Pinkie Pie don't have boyfriends, so thus they are deemed pathetic comparison to the rest of the team. Because they do not have the boyfriend, so thus they are completely pointless. Take my stand! Yes, Mr. B! Shouted Polnareff as he leapt up and thrusted his sword. Karst put his arm out, slicing Polnareff across the chest, and then kicking him against the side. Amateur. Toriko then used his whip to lasso and like him in close, using his fork and knife attacks to take him down. Maybe we're not as amateurish as you think. Cars could only laugh. No, you're only worse. Shing! Time to die. He then brought out his foot blades and proceeded to fight him, slicing out all the fires and knocking him down. Strike! And throw a single punch.
This guy's intense.
Ground Kenshiro. Yeah, and he's tough too. Added Jonathan. Cars could only laugh. That would be one of the many reasons I have avoided capture for so long. Only the strong survive. In the dimensional universe. In the dimensional universe. That's it. That's it. I can't take this anymore. You're tag out. I can't deal with the stupidity. Yeah. Don't give me that look. We all have to pay the piper sooner or later. Besides, I think you might like what's going on with Mike in here.
Oh.
Now, here you go. And sit down here.
Jethar only laughed. That would be one of the many reasons I have avoided capture for so long. In the dimensional universe, only the strong will survive.
Oh, and usernames.
Cars only laughed. That would be one of the many reasons why I have avoided capture for so long. In the dimensional universe, only the strong survive. It takes more strength to survive, said Toriko.
Yeah, it takes hard, depending on what you fight for, said Ari.
Cars scoffed at her bleeding. Puh, I'll take ruthlessness and cunning over goody two-shoes any day. The others growled and less than for more. While Caesar was facing against the routines all at once, his new powers were as well as the training he had learned from Cars. He was more vicious than ever. He kicked real hard. Bad started with Sifter, then used to blast the twins. Now Lightning was going at her, punching and kicking and sending his own Zats of the Universe force at her. The T actually carried with her own power, was able to force it back at Jethro. It resulted in a huge explosion. Caesar laughed maliciously. That's one less of you to worry about. So yeah, he turns light blue and snuck away as Jethro started platting him out. You're saying? What you were saying? For me, alright. Don't you ever stay down. No, he doesn't, said Chad Dino. Sorry, don't have bad memory about these. Dude, that's pretty. Then lights of lightning. Set the woods. Repair behind your bastard hard. Set rainbow. Got it, alright. So Jared, stay down. No, he doesn't, said Dino. As long as we have a reason to fight. We're coming back, as long as we have a reason to fight. We're coming back right again, says Seiya. Caesar and the Bloods of Lightning. These out the way of causing their miss. They repeated prior, test her hard. Tell the right rainbow. Catch Starla! Catch Starla. She kicked her hard into Starla. Starlight Arrow! Starfire shot. But Phoebe was actually able to swerve to avoid it and hit Star hard with her fist, causing her scratching to the twins. Of course. I think you would zip it now. He snarled and started to forget to glow. One body increased tower creature her muscles expanded. The force of the power of soul surge was so great that was caused a small earthquake that loosened a lot of rocks inside the palace. And Kratos could feel the source from her bedroom. What's happening? She said. Bits of dust and small rocks began to fall from the ceiling. Princess! We gotta get her out of here! Cried Indiana Jones. His colleague grabbed Gaze out of the bedroom. All down below, Phoebe looked valor and error as her body grew large with vigor. Try to take me down if you can. That can't be good! Said Rainbow. Get ready, fighters, Star said. Phoebe lets forth Pulsar laser! Boom boom rockets? You're kidding! Boom boom rockets! Oh, Mikey. Never fail to amaze me with your power names. Since the barrage attacks, not a single shot missed, but not one did someone suspect of damage. Phoebe lunged down and slided fits to the ground, causing a huge explosion, knocking the ponies away hard. Take that! Thanks to this new power, my creature is increased tenfold! Lightning began to charge him as well, increasing his own power. So breathe it. Power to power. Cars could only believe he would see himself. I traveled all across the cosmos and never seen such power. But my power is stronger. Leaf Swarm! Said Buddy Rose as he unleashed his radio leaves. Just the cars as ours again trying to withstand the bombardment. Paint Bomb! Ow! R2 is supposed to send red cars, not because they're knocking them back. He was like soaring hard, with no punch in the face. Hot enough yet, said Jonathan. Are you thirsty for more? Said Kessero. Cars grew out of the sneer. I never give up. He bolted out ready for more. Saber still proven to be a very tough cookie as he slashed and blasted the fires rolled down several times while they hardly managed to scratch him. I don't see why you continue to try when you know it's hopeless to defeat me! That's because we know no bounds. Whatever happens, we stand our grounds. You motherfucker, you think you fly? I don't tell you one thing, you gonna die! You'll never get off! Nothing out of you still fight! And John Connery, and I can't believe I've actually seen that. Saber admired their courage, and suddenly his head began to ache again, as he remembered hearing those phrases before, only not with the Insectos, but from another place in time. He was in the Twilight Zone. Quick, get him if he's distracted! Alright! The friends all once forfeit. Wait a minute, that's hate friends! Why do you call them friends? They should be partners. If you hate friendship, you should not use the word friends. Hypocrite. Hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Attack Saber mercilessly. Trying to do a great amount of damage. Well, instead of soaring backward right into the barrier around the palace. It shocked him upon contact! He landed with pierced off the ground, right directly onto the sticker panel, causing the emergency robot box to pop out of the pillar. It gazed at the box, despite never seeing it before. It looked rather familiar, and the emergency code actually ran through his mind. Strange. Why do I feel like I knew this? Realizing he needed refuge to heal from his sudden attack, he actually managed to break the code and disarm the palace's barrier.
How did you get here? Don't you have JoJo to narrate?
I moonlight as a romantic narrator.
Okay, I see. Does it pay well? Cause my job doesn't pay at all.
Of course it pays well.
Wait a minute. How come you get paid and I get dilly squat?
Because the person paying me is Fancy Pants. Whitewood.
Oh well, that explains everything.
Oh no!
He's going to enter the palace. What? What? Cried Jotaro as he watched the whole thing and fear cases in. Stop him! Rain of Fires. Even he tried to... What? Rain of Fires. Even he tried to rush for the palace. What's that? What? With Phoebe and Jotaro blocked away. You're not through, you punks, yet. cars from Nicker wickedly. And the gang was forced to fight with all their might to try and break free. While Spike and the others were the only ones who managed to make it inside. Where'd you go? Let's put out a look. The others agreed and split up. The Saber ran through the corridors of the palace. The alarm
Split up, gang!
the corridors of the palace. The alarm sounded warning guards of the intrusion. Our army ran to action and found Saber, but he managed to pass upon knock out. Oh! Sorry. All guards continue to run a long ways from something terrifying. Actually, Ranger of Palace actually only make the aching stronger. Why do I feel like I know this place? I've never been here before. Yet, it's like part of me always has. Finally emerged from the throne room. Naruto took one glance at Kate's throne, the throne next to it. God, more than it come clearer. So we can all see someone's face. Oh my gosh, no, you're not doing this. Still, it wasn't good enough. The guards rescued Kate along the way to attempt to get her to safety. They had to pass through a walkway directly over the throne room. Kate looked down and she
Why do we have one of those anyway?
And once she froze from most of Field's door, she knew that was him, her husband, down there. Princess! Am I getting closer to that scene?
Yep.
Is it right a little later down there?
Yep.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, don't worry, I was planning on taking you out anyway.
Princess! Shouted one of the guards. This alerted Saber. He looked up, their eyes met. Aww!
Aww.
Stood there as it was.
It reads Aw, A-W-E.
Ooh!
That's better.
No, somewhere where her face doesn't seem most familiar. Saw the guards dragging along across her way. Saber leaped up high, smashed through the floor right in front of him. Alternator stopped. It's backwards from him. Two guards stood in front of their head gates. Come no closer! We warn you! The guards both their lances and gave each a shove hard to the wall, knocking them unconscious. Case was now totally unprotected. She could use her magic so much of a flicker, let alone save herself. Her heavy stomach made it too hard to fly. Saber continued to walk up.
Ah, shoot, the last time she faced off against Shining Armor unprotected, that's how Valiant Shield came into this world.
Saber continued to walk forward, gazing her eyes, accusing yes, honest. Who are you?
Dio, it's me.
Somebody's going to get raped.
Oh, Cadence. Well, I'm not really into married women, but I think well, married women, huh? Well, I wonder how Sainama will feel once I'm done with you.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Dio. Shang! Let's see how much of that world's going to affect you. When right now, boom! You're going to be filled with so much love energy, you're going to cuddle the next thing that looks exactly like you.
Oh, come
A
on!
statue that looks exactly like Dio.
Oh, handsome man, you!
The only thing in the world he actually loves. Am I wrong?
No, you are not. Speaking of which, that's what I would rather like to read right now. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well, you ain't doing it!
He's just trying to test his face, so he's waiting for her. Dio, it's me! You got to remember. It's becoming more and more clear every second. Flashbacks to the Royal Canterlot wedding. And all the romantic times they had. I wish I could see those. As a matter of fact, I think I can find a few fanfics about that. Let me go. Ow!
Listen, we've learned our lesson the last few times. Martial art for users tried this trick.
But Shang is fanfics.
No.
You reached out. It actually touched her face. Cadence? Yes! 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 Yes!
Oh, I got this. Shining Armor looked into Cadence's eyes and kissed her slowly, deeply. Cadence responded with a soft, cooing moan as Shining Armor laid her down onto the ground on that floor right there. Slowly, he began to pull down the strap of her dress, kissing her shoulder.
I'm sorry for user.
What?
I'm trying to keep this PG-13.
Says who? The last time I read a bad fanfic, it was rated M.
Yeah, even then there were the sex scenes.
might have found that whole Sonic and Amy scene.
That was the sex scene.
Were there tits involved?
I don't think so.
Yes, there were. And then she was licking her nipples. What do you think that was?
Huh. I don't quite recall that.
Okay, what do you remember in that Final Destination pick?
I remember crap.
I can't believe this. My only fan, and he doesn't remember my own stuff. What do I pay you for?
Serious starting smile as he uses across his face. Guidance? While Lady Bird could always see was having run the membership, her fears are correct. But brainwash was wearing off. Oh no, you don't! She stared, while glow activated match pendant and glowed brightly. Said you powered down to the planet. Right to the Empire, into the palace, and struck his head. Shining armor! Okay,
It was you all along. Okay, tag out.
Okay.
The others all peacocked in fear. Peacock! Dio's evil began to show again. You may have thought that it was Sayanama, but it was I, Dio! He snarled wickedly, and you are starting to bug me. He raised his fist, ready to strike her, but Naruto leapt right away, blocking with a kunai. Princess, get out of here! We got this! Holly ran for the way she came in, and Maud came in to escort her down the room.
What's your feet? What's your feet?
Off the bridge, and leaping right into the pit of spikes. Leaving the others face off against Dio! While outside, the others were starting to lose steam. Even Jotaro was. But so were Phoebe and Cars. This has been amusing. But now it's time to say our goodbyes. Doodles! Snarled Phoebe. After you, my princess, said Cars. Even with all their powers combined, they were Captain Planet, separately, they wouldn't stand much of a chance. Combined separately. That's an oxymoron right then and there. And you leave me out of this. Guys, quickly. Cried Jotaro. Transfer all your available power to me. I think I got a shot. And once again, we see not only the DBZ ripoff, but the complete obliteration of friends. These guys are not friends, they're teammates. They do not like each other, they are merely allies. They are not friends. I cannot believe this guy keeps trying to say that they are when they are not. They rarely spend any time together, they barely know anything about each other, and rarely do anything with one another. These are not friends, they're teammates! They're barely allies! Feeling it was worth it. The others transferred what energy they could spare. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, we're not ripping off DBZ, we're ripping off Ronin Warriors. You know, the Saint Seiya ripoff. Boo! 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 And all the sink to their knees fatigue. Boo! Whip! And let's, take them down, growled Phoebe, as Sia Car sludged forth. With the power he had in him, Jotaro tumming up all he could, and lunged forth. With fish growing brightly. He then hamburgered Phoebe super hard in her gut, sending her soaring, twirling, and freewheeling, tumbling off. What the frag is a tumbling if? Editors, Micah, do you speak them? Still, she managed to get just enough focus. Focus! To fire a huge burst of power at him. Boom! Let's collide him and send him straight for the palace. Oh! Dad! cried Jolene. Princess Phoebe, cried Cars as he raced up to catch her. Phoebe was okay, but she was exhausted and very injured. Quick! Get me a warm sofa! Princess, we must go back to the ship. No! Not when I'm this close to offending my father! Let her do it! Make Lightning less of a character! Please. As much as Cars wanted to help her, he knew she wouldn't survive if she pushed herself too far. You know, he is weak. You could go off and kill him right now. I got a gun. Come on, it'll be fun. Bang. Yet, he could see the battle raging on. Dio struck Medica hard, causing her suit to tear. Oh, come on! My gosh, where are the wounds? Where's the blood? Where's the solid stabbing? This isn't a war. This is a poorly done Power Rangers-esque fight. And sadly, as I said before, it's poorly done. I have seen way better Power Ranger fanfics that have actually shown you what a real Power Rangers fight should be. It also shows you a better war situation. It also shows you how to handle the better fight sequences. Look, doing a Power Rangers-esque battle can be done competently. It also doesn't make the mooks look stupid. It can be done. There are several awesome Power Ranger fanfics that do this, that show you just how tough they actually have it, that actually show you what a fight would really go. There are several of these type of stories out there that do it so much better, that illustrate how to do a good Power Rangers-esque fight scene. This is what people think Power Ranger fight sequences are. This is what people think all you need to do to write a good Power Ranger fight scene. It's not. There is so much more to it than that. Thank you. Okay, my turn, said Coral Sensei. He passed straight to Dio. Instead, Dio, flying straight into the walls, was losing more of Rox's support. Rocks! I wanna rocks right into the chest. One of the boulders fell smack into Fluttershy's fell smack right into Fluttershy's I see a Cadus pass by. Womp 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 wham bam bam boom. She was not called. Mud! Cried Holly. She was now totally, like, for sure, no place to run to. You know, Mike is supposed to be about 20-something. How come he keeps finding this childish, like, dialogue?
Cadence!
Jotaro said. Mom! Jotaro said as he struggled to get up. Dio saw this and thought it was a perfect opportunity as he charged all of the power as he got into his attempt. You know, making yourself look like bug people is not really helping your case when it comes to a fight sequence. It ain't just straight air.
What?
Slow motion? The blast fired directly towards Cadence, and she was helpless to defend herself. She gasped as the blast got nearer. Hiya, Apple Bloom. What did you just find?
Oh, I found the slow motion button.
The slow motion button.
Yeah, I wonder how far it could go.
Oh no. No, I don't think you should!
Like, What's going on? Why is he acting so slow? I haven't found his slow motion button. We're trying to fix it. Oh, come on. Let's see. Handle this. Let's see. Super slow. Hyper slow. Extraordinary slow. Oh, what's this button? It says, how can you believe how slow it is? Look. What's going on? We're messing with the slow motion controls, and apparently we hit so slow that he's stopped. No. He isn't stopped. It's just that he's right now moving so slowly that it only looks like he's a statue. Right now, his heartbeat is right now very, 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 very slow. But right now, we got a lot to do and a lot of life reading to do. So will you guys please try to find his normal speed? We are trying. Oh, what's this? Hyper Street Fighter 2 Turbo button? Click. As he found this, tell you it's embarrassing. Let's spring forward to make me forever the place. Let's start to take it. Oh my gosh, quick, stop him! Holly, Carl Sensei, and Naruto gawked at the strange shock. I don't think you know what that name means. As Lightning endured the immense pain, his determination actually kept him strong. You guys care to join in? Do something? Anytime now. Anytime is a good time. I'll protect you. I'll protect you from all around you. I'll protect you. I'm gonna protect you. Na 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 na. The blast was finished, and Lightning, ever so exhausted and sore. I'm kind of sore too. Ow. Collapsed onto the ground. Kerplop. He was not dead, though. No! No! Darn it. That's extremely weak. He could hardly move at all. Ha ha! Much of Dio's shock and outrage. Such determination. She grumbled. Okay, now I know you have no idea how pronouns work, Mikey. Keep trying. I think you'll understand one day. While he was distracted, Naruto and Carl Sensei came in with their weapons glowing. They struck him hard, resulting in a powerful explosion right there. Kaboom! All three of them were thrown in opposite directions, and Remy and Spike were now de-energized and very weak. Will somebody get hurt already? Gods! My gods! Power Ranger fanfics actually show people getting hurt. Will you please actually demonstrate some battle damage? So that way we can actually feel like there is some sort of, I don't know, trauma? Some tension around here! Something! Gods! The throne room was a huge mess, and the maids were stricken with a sense of fear that they could never believe before. Dio lay on the ground, weak and frail. You have not seen the last of me. Sadly for us all, no. He thundered, and went boop. The throne room was in a huge mess, and Cadence was the only one left standing. Well, I guess it's time to reenact my favorite scene from Romeo and Juliet! Yet all she could do was gaze at Lightning ever so thankfully. If he hadn't defended her at the last second, she would have been destroyed for sure. Killed! Murdered! Butchered! You have other metaphors! Will you please use them? Jotaro weakly gazed up at her and smiled and gave a thumbs up. But out of the corner of his eye, you could see a large stone cold teeting over right behind her. Boom! She looked behind at the very second. Whoop! He cast her right on top of her. Oh God! Breathe here, boom! Where does soul feel like Cadence? Caused her to miss Gary and Nesvig. It's so hilariously stupid. Oh God! What's this? BAM!
Do you need a shot?
No, I'm good. Oh, Mom, it's so funny. No, I got my ammunition right here. I'm pulling this whole thing down. Come on, little bomb. I'll see you saying, boom!
You know, Bobby, here. That wasn't much of an explosion. Here. Oh, you're only 3.5 years old. Here. Yeah, where's your mama? Here. Moral of today's lesson class: never let me play Naruto. Never let me play Mario games ever. As he began to bleed, I'm bleeding out. No. Totoro screamed so loud he could be heard for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. The others didn't like the sound of it at all. Nope, this is not good. This is not good at all. No, I do not like the sound of this at all. Hours later, every single one of them was brought to sick bay at New Canterlot Palace. Wait, the Crystal Empire doesn't have a med bay of its own? Dr. Kenzo Tema, note, the author would like to mention that he has not seen or watched a single episode of Monster. Although Monster does appeal to his senses, he would like to announce that he has not actually seen the anime or read the manga, though he wants to. Thank you. We'll set out to try to stabilize Holly especially. Jotaro was in bed and hooked to many machines to heal his injuries and restore his strength. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. Like a surgeon, we can hear your heartbeat for the very last time. While several of the others were in other rooms, recovering from their attacks, but they would be okay, because their systems de-energized. As for Jolene and the gang outside, hey, how's it hanging? They were very unfortunate to escape with the least serious injuries, because they have armor! A lot of them were just resting, but Jolene was with Jotaro, by his side. Daddy! Their majesties were with them, while they anxiously waited on word for Cadence. The word? The word is bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. A bird, 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 bird. That was all Jotaro could think about was, as well.
Please be okay.
He cried. Lightning, cried Jolene. You need to take it easy. She's right. You'll only hurt yourself more, added Kenshin. Kenzo Tama finally came in. Doctor, is Cadence alright? As a guy with a smooth voice. Tama sadly nodded. She's unstable right now. Yep. All this time, and we finally got a chance to make a Fallout Equestria reference. She was very lucky. We were only barely able to bring her out of it. Luckily, we also saved the twins. Why does that one boy look like he's a deranged murderous psychopath? You would actually have to watch Monster in order to get that joke. Kenshin stepped up and was almost afraid to ask. And the baby? It bounces! Boinky, 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 boinky. Such a cute little ba-bomb. Tenma remained silent and looked very, very sad. Boo-hoo. Is it? Grand Ruler asked with deep concern. Tears were flowing down over dramatized much. You know, doctors normally have more reservations than this. I mean, really, I thought that... excuse me, I need to go consult my advisor. Mom!
Yes?
Okay. When you're telling the aunt of their niece who has just had a stillborn child,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't be crying your eyes out like you're in a really bad anime parody, right?
Not in front of her, no.
I thought as much. Because I knew that there's gotta be a sense of professionalism.
Mm-hmm. You do.
However, the doctor in Micah's little work, of course, gives us nothing more than does her crying her eyes out.
No.
But I do love how it gets better. Everyone's expressions were extreme, painful look of despair. It's again? No, cried Kenshin. It's not true! Tell me it isn't! Thank you, Mark Hamill. Cried Mark Hamill. Tama could hardly hold in his expressions. I'm so sorry, but the shock from the impact caused premature birth defects. The child was stillborn. But... Okay, I have actually asked my mother on this one. No, that doesn't happen. It doesn't cause premature birth defects. You could say she was miscarried. There is a difference. Here you are trying to have this big dramatic moment, and all you got was... The child was stillborn. What was the ellipses? Ellipses, for one, does not make everything overly dramatic. All it does is just make you look like you want to try to be deep when you fail. 2. The impact's not going to cause premature birth defects. All it's going to cause is it to be stillborn or her to have a miscarriage. It's not premature birth defects. Do your freaking research. 3. The impact is not going to cause that. If anything, it's going to just kill the baby. Number 4. Birth defects and stillborn are not the same thing. Gods! But still, all this does is make me think of another meme. Speaking of which, give me a sec. You give us a side note about how they're supposed to be.
Okay. You said earlier an aunt. I really wouldn't tell the aunt anything due to HIPAA violations. I would first ask the mother if it's okay to tell the aunt.
Well, remember, Kansas's mom isn't there. She's being.
I would still ask. No, I'm talking about Cadence. I would still ask Cadence if it's okay, or does she want me to tell the aunt?
Right. Second, impact from a stone pillar. Does that cause premature birth defects? It is premature birth defects. The same thing as stillborn.
One can be stillborn as a result of birth defects, such as a child with anencephaly. However, falling down or having a stone pillar hit them does not cause a birth defect.
So if anything, Steve would have a miscarriage.
Right.
So basically, Micah has no idea what he's researching.
Correct.
Why don't more bad fanfic writers actually try to research? I mean, I spent my entire time looking this stuff up. I actually looked these things up. Gods, it's not that hard. 5 minutes on Google. That's all I ask. There's somebody out there. Just put it on Google or something.
Google, Bing.
I'm sorry, what was that last one?
Bing.
Bing?
Bing.
Bing! You just uttered a word that does not belong in this studio, and I suggest you start running. Do not say that name within my presence! Come here! Okay, you're gonna go. That door will protect you forever! God, I hate Bing. I hate it so much. Every single time it goes somewhere, I'm gonna use Bing! I'm gonna use Bing! F you! Still, all this talk about miscarriages can only make me think of one thing. One ancient thing. No. Martial art fruit user, be careful. That's a pillar meme. It's an old and ancient one that hasn't been seen in centuries. We have frozen it for years. Its power is unfathomable. I know, Trixie, but this meme is just too good not to use. It just needs a little bit of blood, right? Then we can reactivate it, and then it will present its power to us. No, martial art fruit user, you don't know what you're doing. Stop! There it is. I've done it! I've reactivated the pillar meme!
Yeah, now we're all doomed.
Wrong. I've been practicing my hormone.
You have?
Yes. Which means only one thing.
What? You can fight this vampire?
No. It means I can run like a coward the other way and fight Joseph. Jotaro! Jotaro laterally. Laterally? Laterally? No, that is so not a word. That is so not a word. Well, laterally is a word. It's an adverb that says in the later stages of a period of time is basically in a person's life. Wow. But you meant literally, you dork.
No. No. No.
Ow! Tears were cascading down his face.
I love you.
Starless too. Even their majesties couldn't hold her. Why not? May we see Cadence? Kenshin asked tearfully. Tenma nodded while dabbing her eyes with a hanky. Hark!
C really needs you now. Excuse me.
C went out to cry by herself. Once again, crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Their majesties left, and Jotaro and Starlight could see, Jolene could see them going to the room ahead. They could see Cadence through the window. Blink, blink. Shouldn't that be in the room? Why is there a window? What if she were to die? Bawling like no tomorrow. Her aunt and Uncle came in and held her tight, joining in the sorrow. Jolie and Jotaro gazed at each other through tearful eyes. Lightning buried himself in his wife's chest. I think he's burying himself into her chest for more than just let out tears. Somebody's getting laid tonight! Laying out the deepest and most sorrowful sigh he ever saw, as he cried right along with him. Oh, God. Oh. This fanfic sucks! But, really, were you expecting anything? I mean, anything else to come from Michael Mulak, Daikari King Mikan? It's like going to an Oe Ball film and...
At least I didn't mention Yahoo. That would have been worse.
Okay, for one thing, that was interrupting a review. Two, if there's one thing I can't stand more than mentioning being in my presence, it's mentioning Yahoo! Now I just had to start running before I slice you to ribbons! Seriously. Anyway, it's like going to a Michael Bay film. You're not going to a Michael Bay film to expect quality. You're expecting to sit back, relax, spend about $24 with your best friends, and laugh at it. You're not going to an Ed Wood film expecting Citizen Kane. You're going to an Ed Wood film because it's Ed freaking Wood. You're expecting to laugh and make fun of it together. And that's what I came here for. I knew Micah was going to F this up. I knew he was going to F up royally. I knew he was going to mess everything up on this story. And it was glorious. Well, his usual cases of sexism, racism, misogyny and overall stupidity were not as on display here, although the main six were once again relegated to weaknesses. Seriously, you watched Sailor Moon, and yet you said it was weird to have a show that focused mainly on girls. Wow. Were you only watching the show for Mamo-chan or the romance? Well, then again, you did skip you did skip Stars, so yeah. That probably explains why Sailor Moon's one of the few girl-oriented series you got on your list with really strong female protagonists. And why Android 18 barely made an appearance at all in your Dizzy Ball Z. Which, I'm trying to figure out how come you didn't give any to Dizzy Jess and Vegeta. But still, this was what I wanted. Hilarity. And I think this really, really highlights another problem with Vikin's work. Emotional tension. Emotional death. I don't mind characters getting depressed. I don't mind characters getting emo or sad about something. That's perfectly okay. If you didn't, you would be stoic and boring like an 80s action hero. You'd be like, didn't feel a thing. Even big muscle guys on anime cry. I mean, look at everybody on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, especially when one of their teammates dies. They cry all the time. But there's a difference between being sad over a person's death and what Lightning went through. Lightning, sadly, is at this point now where his parents' death is like a footnote in his history. It's nothing big, but really doesn't hurt. Even Twilight's death, because we barely see them interact, and the way they act, you think they were best friends or something. When it comes to this death, we should be crying. We should feel bad for the parents' death. But it feels like Lightning is going, my parents are dead. I have no friends. Wah! Despite the fact that, he's God now and has tons of friends and family and loved ones. Let me put it this way. What if Superman spent every waking minute of his birthday crying over the deaths of his Kryptonian parents? You would find him kind of whippy. What if Goku did it? But they don't. Because their lives are filled with new happiness, with new friends. They learn to grow past their own problems, their own sadness. And here, when it comes to the miscarriage, well, much like the Control-Delete meme that I just showed you, it was badly handled. I mean, for one thing, it was only done so he could torture Cadence. So he could make her sad. Well, big whoop. That's not a reason to do a story. You should do it because you feel like it would help the characters move. You should do it because you feel like the characters could grow from this. You should do it because you feel like it would add something to the story. Not because you want to torture somebody. What's more, with the things like the unwanted exclamation points, the totally or see seriously or the ellipses, it takes you out of the story and reminds you that you are doing just that. Only reading a story. You should be into this scene. I should be crying at this point. I should be crying with them. But instead, all I got was somebody telling me all this, and I feel like somebody was just trying to explain what they had just saw in their favorite movie. Basically, there was no emotional resonance. You need descriptions. You need more people to be emotional. You need more talking. Just saying that they've got tears rolling down their face is not emotional.
Plus, you need to do research. When it comes to glaring research fails like this, it takes you out. And thus, it doesn't make you feel real. It doesn't make it feel emotional. It just makes it feel boring. But luckily, the rest of it was just so badly done, it was hilarious. Once again, it's like Louis Ball or reading a bad Frank Miller story. It's fun to do. And hilarious. So you know what? Thank you, Mikan! Thank you for sucking so hard! From all of us around here, thank you for sucking so badly. We need you out there. We need guys like you to remind us why good stories exist. We need you, and we need your stupidity. So, thanks, Mikey. Thank you so freaking much. Well, that was one down, several more to go. I'll see you all next time.